I'm okay. Okay. Good. It's a good thing.
We're good.
What's the name of the other school?
What's the name of that? It is ALA.
ALA? Okay. Nice. Nice about to serve. Number 17, going up. Hits it over. Great serve, and the knife goes to the knife. The score is currently 4-2 in favor of the knife. Ooh, great hit across. Set back up. An attempted spike, but it looks like it goes off the sideline. Oh, the ball gets recovered. Number 1 with a great save over there. Great save by number 3. The Knights had 2 spikes. Both have failed. Number 1 hits it up to number 11. 13 hits it over. Oh, looks like I got the ball. Looks like. Score goes to ALA. Nice hit it up. And ALA. Oh, the ball cannot be gotten. The dive has failed. The Knights go further in the lead. ALA falls behind by 2. Number 11 with a great serve. Ooh, a point goes to ALA. Looks like they are taking back some of the lost ground. Number 1 serves across for ALA. A nice set. Ooh, a great spike. Barely made it in. That was a close one. But it looks like the Knights have gotten the point. This is some real exciting stuff here. Number 3 hits it across. Up and over. Ball goes back and forth a bit for ALA. They managed to hit it back over, but the Knights are able to recover it. Ooh, almost, but not quite. Not quite. Knights are in the lead by 3. But ALA still has a chance to come back. Don't count them out. Number 14 hits it up. Ooh, hit it right over. Oh, a great block. Fantastic block by number 8. Little swap out there for ALA. Change a couple players out, get some fresh faces on the court. Score 75, ALA is closing the gap. Slowly but surely. Ooh, a great save. This ball is going all over the place. Fantastic block that can't be saved. ALA closes the gap even more. Only 1 point from taking the Knights. The score's not displaying right, but it's 7-6. Now we got it. That's a fantastic spike, unexpected. I almost didn't catch that one. We got some signs in the crowd today. That sign says that's my mom. It's a little strange. All right. Served by number 14. Went far, but ALA is able to get it back. Barely hit over. A great attack by number 10. The score is 9-6. Oh. Nice score again. Score is 10-6, but don't count out ALA. They're only 4 points behind. They could still win this match. Ooh, great hit over. Can't be recovered. Number 14 goes for it, but can't go quick enough. Ball's hit over, but Knight's able to recover and get the point, further separating themselves from ALA. Another serve. We've seen a lot of those. Oh, a little spin maneuver. Fantastic. Just my type of volleyball. Number 10 goes in for the serve, as we've seen before, but the dive. And the ball goes to the nice. ALA serves it over. Oh, barely gets over the net, and it's unable to be recovered. Number 15 going in for the serve. Throws it up and hits it over. Oh, it goes over the me again. Oh. I like when the ball comes in. Number 1 with the set up over to 14. Ball barely goes over. Unexpected. Unexpected play. Didn't see that one coming. You can feel the energy in the gymnasium today. Not only are we playing volleyball, but we're also battling breast cancer. I love the surge it over. Number 6 hits it up. With the set over, but the block. And that's able to recover it, but they aren't able to get it back over the net. The score is getting a bit closer, 14-11. A little bit smaller of a gap. And Ben Knight are doing great. But so is ALA. Because without that confidence, they would not be able to come back at all. The Knights are able to score yet again, 15-11. Served it over. Oh. A bit of a rally going here. An attempted block by ALA, but they weren't able to do it.
The Eagles are putting in a great effort on this one. And they're able to get it back up and over. This is one of the most exciting things we've seen so far. The block almost does it, but the Eagles are able to recover. A dive right there. He goes up and hits it down, but isn't able to do it yet. This rally is still going. Tries to end it and is able to. The Eagles score another point. The crowd is electric. Ball goes over to the Knights. They're able to hit it back over, but a block by the Eagles prevents. No, the Knights scored. Who scored? The Knights were able to salvage that point from nothing. Oh, ball goes a little wild there. We've had 3 instances of the ball traveling to the broadcast region. Oh, goes back over. Gets hit up. And spiked down. A deep spike. A far reaching throw. That could have ended very poorly. But the precision of that maneuver was able. Number 14. Up and over. An attempted spike. But the Eagles are great at blocking. We've seen it once before. We've seen it twice before. And now we've seen it probably about 7 times now. Which, by the way, is half their score, as the Eagles have 14 and the Knights have 17. That's just a blast. Knights are in the lead still. Don't count the Eagles out yet, boys. The gap is only 4 points, which seems like a lot, but it really is not in the game of volleyball. A game dating back to ancient times. This back up and back over yet again. The Knights are able to prevent the Eagles from scoring, and a block from the Knights doesn't stop the Eagles from soaring into another point. Another point has been gained. Another point has been won. But the Knights are still in the lead. By 3, by 2. Just start clicking stuff. Start off this next
serve.
Ooh, a little team huddle here. Trying to come up with the best strategy in order to secure the win. The Eagles aren't down by much. They could still make a comeback. We got some hype in the crowd today. A little shimmy, a little dance. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That was really something. That is something the Eagles don't have tonight because they are the visitor. They don't have the team spirit that the Knights have in the audience, in the crowd. But the Eagles are not out. They hit it up and back over. But the Knights hit it into the top of the gym. The Eagles, number 15, looks confused. And the ball goes down. The gap is closing. The chants from the crowd are not saving the Knights now. "18 with the dribble." She hits it up. It goes back over. The Knights, the block was attempted. But the Knights hit it right through their army, right through their defense. It was almost as if they weren't even there. The ball goes back up. Yet again. We have a rally, folks. And it seems like this one might go for a while. But she ends the rally early. The ball is coming my way, but it gets picked up by one of the members of the men's volleyball team. Shout out to them for Spring. But the ball is still in play. We are still playing. We're still playing volleyball. Number 3 attempted to save that, but the score is just trying to do. The Eagles have made a 4-point comeback. Look at that sign. That's the spirit of high school sports. The ball goes over. We've got a rally, folks. Goes out of silence to make it. Ball comes over to me. I kicked the ball. But it did not save it. It did not go back onto the court. Somebody had to come and save it.
We've got more points to go. Ooh, tied back up again. This is wild. Wild. Uh-oh.
You're good, Thomas.
Okay. The Eagles now with another block. That point goes to the Eagles. It almost looked like would have gone to the Knights because it looked like it passed the sideline, but it did not. It definitely did not. The Eagles got that point. Ball is served back over. Score is close. The block fails again. The second time we've seen the block fail, and now the Knights have tied it back up. But will they gain the lead? That we will only be able to see in the future. Number 11 hits the ball up. The set. The ball almost went over, but the Knights are able to recover. Number 11 hits it up. Ball almost goes over. An attempted block, but they jumped too late. And now the Knights. The Knights with a group hug. The crowd is in the stands. They are standing up. They are not on their seats. They're going crazy. The Knights able to get the point. The Eagles flop the ball. ACP has taken the first set. Crowd going wild.
And when you do me a favor, can you give an extra loud applause for the non-survivors, please? Let me hear it. That's right. Thank you. Really quick, my mom is a non-survivor. She was diagnosed in 2011 with breast cancer. A year later, she passed. I used to think that she was the unlucky one, right? The survivors are the lucky ones. And my mom was the unlucky one, but I quickly realized that she was actually the luckiest one. And here's why. She is right now in the ultimate happy place with every other non-survivor. And guess what they get to do? They get to witness this. They get to witness positive energy, the excitement in here, the enthusiasm, the drive, the fight against cancer. And overall, most of all, they get to witness the love that is in this room, especially within our young students we're doing today. So thank you on behalf of my mom, Mama Gloria. If you've ever seen me smile, it's because of her. Thank you so much, Mama Gloria. Keep watching. Go ACP Knights. Thank you.
No, it was when the decibels go up, that's out. So it's something with cycles. They should be able to handle it. I don't know what the heck. I'm gonna call it 8 seconds. Yeah.
We're on to the next set. If you haven't noticed, the teams have switched sides, with the Knights on the left and the Eagles on the right. Ball goes into the crowd. First point goes to the Knights. They're currently up right now. If you just joined, the Knights are currently in the lead with having won the first set. Some players have switched out, and now we are back to the game. Ooh, a gorgeous spike. Beautiful form. Number 13 for the Knights serves it up 2-0. The ball hits the net 3-0. But we've seen the Eagles come back before. We saw it in the last set. Will we see it again? I think we might. Score is now 3-1. Number 11 for the Eagles going up to serve. The ball is blocked by the Eagles, but the Knights got it over anyways. The Eagles blocked it onto their own side. It really does be like that sometimes. Ball goes back over. Goes right out. The Eagles have lost their potential comeback. 5-1. The Knights are in the lead. This is a dangerous position for the Eagles to be in. Will they recover? Will they be able to hold their team together enough? Only time will tell, but that save was impressive. Ball goes up and back over. Goes out. Who gets the point? The Eagles got that point. The ball was past the sidelines. Eagles have regained their footing. They've taken flight again. Will they soar with this one? But they knock it out. I'd say they knocked it out of the park, but they knocked it out of the park on their own side. Not very good. Knights, ooh, a small hit. A little tap of the ball, but it isn't able to get it high enough. Shot right down to the floor. The Eagles may only have half of what the Knights have, but that's not a concern. That's not a concern for the Eagles because they're going to keep fighting. The Knights hit it up. Bounce it back over. But the Eagles roll with it. And an incredible hit. Far out there. The dive isn't far enough. Number 1 ready to serve. Eagles are coming back. But that serve. Not even close. The Knights do not even have to try on that one. The Eagles handed them a point. Knights are still going though. Ooh! That one move tried to save them, but the Eagles are crushing it right now. They had a 4-point gap to close, and they have closed it by half. They are 2 points behind. Number 5 serves it over. The Knights
Bounce it back and forth. Ball goes flying, but it's out. It is out, and the points go to the Knights, 8-5. The dedication to the craft of volleyball is being shown right now. If you can't see it, then I don't know what you're looking at. A little tap over. Knights are able to get it back though, but the Eagles have recovered. Number 10 hits it up and right over and almost stops the stream. We almost took the computer out. That ball went flying. Couple bounces from 10. Bounces over. Hits the ball over. Hits it down and back up. The Eagles hit it around. That's the game of volleyball. That's the game of volleyball, people. And look at that point by the Knights. I wasn't quite able to see what happened there, but I know that the Knights got a point. Score is now 6-9. 6-9. 3-point gap. 6-9. Hits it over. Oh, and the Eagles are not even able to get it up in the air. A little bit of conflict between their teammates there, and the score is 6-10. 6-10. The Eagles are down 4. Can they make a comeback? We'll have to see. Number 10, getting ready, hitting it up. Knights hit it over. Ooh, a sweet dive by the opposing number 10. The number 10s are just on a roll today. Ball smacked over. A smack, many smacks. Ooh, and the Knights probably could have recovered that if they were ready, but they weren't ready. And that is why the Eagles have gotten the point. 10-7. Ball goes over. Knights confident in the moves they are making. You can see the strategy there. The pass over to number 10 as she hits it over. You could see the strategy. They had planned that move out, and it paid off. 11-7. Ball goes up and back over numerous times, but a quick little spike will end it. Not even a struggle. That looked like cake. That looked easy. However, the Eagles get that point. The Knights were in violation. Could not secure the point. Technical difficulties. Pay no attention. Ball goes up and over to number 10, who hits it up. Number 14 hits it over. They looked like they were a little unconfident in that move. But number 4 is able to spike it down. Almost gets that point. The Eagles really need this one. Without this point, their confidence will be shattered. Their determination will be lowered. But they managed to get it. The score is 9-11. 9-11, a 2-point lead by the Knights. Ball goes back over. The Knights hit it up. And ooh, an unexpected recovery. You could barely even see that happening, but you knew that those girls on the Knights team were doing their hardest to get that ball back up in the air, back soaring through the sky, back on the Eagles' territory. But the Eagles are still managed to get the point. The Knights played right into the sky, which was the Eagles' plan. The score is very close, 11-10. It's almost as if the Knights never had a lead. The Knights bounce it back and forth and get over to the Eagles side, who hits it back. And now, a swift recovery. Short and simple, what a good recovery should be. But the ball is unable to go from there. The Eagles, after that recovery, were set up in a bad position.
to receive the ball back. Now, the Knights take more of a lead. An unsuccessful block bounces between the two of them. And what a block attempt that was. Eagles hitting it back over with the serve. Look at that hug. The score is tied back up. They really needed that one. And now that they have that confidence back, they have the courage. They have the power to go for the win. Will the Knights be able to stop them? The brave Knights facing the boldest of Eagles. Knights take the lead again. Unlucky number 13 is their score, though. This could be bad. 14 hits it up to number 10, who hits it over. A little bounce back. A little bounce back. The Knights did not let their score deter them. They are up to 14. They have broken their bad luck curse. An incredible performance. Ball goes up a few times. A leap by the Knights is unable to block the ball. The Eagles get yet another point. Unsurprisingly, it is time for number 1 to serve. The ball goes up a few times and back over. The Eagles now. Almost, but it can't be recovered.
You're so good.
That was thank you. That was a sad hit into the net. You can't get any sadder than watching the ball slowly dribble onto the floor. Knights taking a powerful stance as they hit it over. A dive that fails. A premature dive into the realm of nothing as she lands on the floor in disappointment.
Got Krista Rowan serving up here. Gonna see where she's gonna shoot it off to. Over onto the left side, a nice low shot. Gets another ace for the Knights. Good job, Krista Rowan. That's your second ace. That's a lot of money for breast cancer awareness. You're doing great things out here, Krista. Here we go, another serve. Will it be an ace though? That's the question. See where she's gonna put it. Over down to the left side, hit off the platform. Big set out to the right side, didn't work very well. Oh, never mind. Another point for the Eagle. We got some substitutions going on for serving. Got number 5 over on the Eagles. She's gonna be serving over to the middle, low. Big outside set to the outside. Eagles setting out to the outside as well. An attempted block. And it's out. Point for the Eagles. Number 5 is back to the serving block. She's going to be serving over to the left side, down to Krista Rowan. Up for a dump by Julia. A big point right there for the Knights.
Sorry for the voice change. A little puberty will do that to you. But now we're back. Back with the Eagles. Number 14 serves it. The Eagles are 3 behind the Knights. Correction, 4 behind the Knights. The Knights are doing a great job of maintaining their lead. The Eagles have been having to play a catch-up game this entire time. And that is one thing that really helps build confidence. having the lead builds confidence. And that's one thing the Eagles don't have right now. That's one thing that they need to gain. They are playing the comeback game. A game that is hard to play. 5 points behind. This isn't looking good. Okay. I don't care. 20-15.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back for my shift in pitch here. It's no longer vacation time for the Knights because we're serving. A big set over the right side, over to the outside here. Nice free ball over the Knights. Alive with a big hit, fortunately blocked. The Eagles doing a tip. And finally Tyndall finishing it off with a big hit out to the outside. Good job, Tyndall. Really want us that point there. ACP is up 6 right now. Haley up to serve. The Eagles receiving it down to the middle. And it's out to the left corner for the Eagles. 1 point for the Eagles. Number 3 on the Eagles is serving. Krista receiving it and down to the middle, to the back right corner. I almost got myself knocked out. But a point for the Knights. That was a vicious attack against the tri-casting team. But it's okay, Julia's up to serve here. Hopefully getting us another ace. A serve out to the right side. Received very poorly. Fortunately for the Knights, there's a big outside hit. Oh, and a tip off of the Eagles. She really did not have to go for that. It would have been out, but she tried to tip it. Good placement, Knights. Timeout, Eagles.
We're back. We had a little commercial break with one Matisse Hervé. I would like to shout out a very special man who has helped make this broadcast possible. His name is Pierce Street. We want to thank you for making this event come to reality. All right, the Knights are going back over. The Knights are really close, and they get the point. The Eagles were not able to come back with a 9-point difference. The Knights. Incredible. That was incredible. Here we go again. The Knights are up 2. Will the Eagles recover from the devastating losses they have faced?
Wow, that was good.
Woo! Point goes to the Knights. Excitement in the gymnasium. The Knights take the early lead, a lead they've maintained all in the past.
Big receive over.
A massive receive. I think these games have proven to be the experience of a lifetime. As number 10 serves it back over. Number 5 bounces it up. Sets it up. And it gets hit back over. Knights try to spike, but it gets blocked. That's okay. Knights still going with it. The one-armed smack attack. Oh, and the Knights don't let anything get them down 3-0. Are we going to see the Eagles lose all these games? Well, you got to keep watching to find out. Ball goes out of bounds. The Eagles tried to hit it up, but they graciously gave that one to the Knights. Hit it off to the side. A little gift. Number 10 serves it over. This match has shown off all the core essentials of a good volleyball game. The hits, the sets, the serves, the attacks, and a whole lot of blocks. And I'm sure we'll even see more great moves coming later. An impressive spike by the Eagles. What? Ball goes out 4-3. Knights are up by 1. The Eagles have not been in the lead in any of these sets so far, but will they be able to take it now? I think it's likely. It's possible. But the Knights are unstoppable. They really are. That is the spirit of a Knight. They do not give up in the face of evil. Losing does not appear to be in their vocabulary. It's in mine, though. Ball set over and spiked down by number 3 in the front. That'll do it. Knights getting ready to serve over to the Eagles. Yet again, I'd like to thank a very special man for putting this together, Pierce Street. One of the best volleyball players I know. He graduated last year, and he has helped form the foundation of the Girls Volleyball League. Back to the match, 6-3, Knights in the lead, yet again. The Knights have always been in the lead. I'm waiting for the day to say where the Eagles are in the lead. I hope it can happen at least once tonight. Will we see a miracle? Will we see a Halloween miracle? 7-4. I think the Eagles were gifted a point on the scoreboard, but we aren't displaying it on our stream. I'm confused. Ball goes back over. Knights hit it up from the ground. The Eagles are trying their best, and that's all we can ask for. They really want this win. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their face. You can see their determination. They're not ones to give up. The Knights may be dominating. They may be dominating. A little team huddle there. Regroup. After losing that point, the Knights felt that they need a little hug to get them going again against the Eagles, who are still playing. Both of these teams are playing as best as they can. This fight is fierce. 2 down for the Eagles, 8-6. Will the Knights score again? A nice hit from out of the sidelines. A couple of the Eagles down on the ground, went for a dive, but the Knights with an epic block. Score is now 6-9, yet again, 6-9.
Here we have Kelsey Burns receiving, setting it by Julie Golichowski, attempted kill, and it was flopped by the opposing team.
Knights gain a bigger lead. This lead by some may be considered gargantuan, but by the Eagles, it is just a mere tiny bump in their road to victory.
Here we have the classic ACP Knights chant sofa. Preparing, talking to each other here, getting ready for the next play. ACP Knights receiving, and it was hit out by ALA Gilbert Eagles. That's another point for ACP Erie Knights, 11-7 here in the third set. The Knights are currently leading set 2-0.
All right, we're up by 4, I think. Here comes Krista Rowan. Oh, with the hit. Out to the middle. A failed block. And a point for ACP Knights. A point. Here we go. Krista Rowan serving again. Serving out the right side. Good receive by the Eagles. Oh, unfortunately, Haley could not have gotten there in time. A point for the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, sure. Have fun with the job. Once again, the classic sofa chant. LA Gilbert serving. Served straight to Krista Rowan, number 3. Spiked by Julie France. Attempted kill. And tipped over. She touched the net, which means it is now currently 12-8. Each point went up by 1 last time I was here. In the third set. Received by Krista Rowan once again, set by Julia Golichowski, and hit over by Aaliyah Jones. Set from Aaliyah Gilbert, and that is another point. Incredible play. I don't know how they got 2 points right away, but that's all right, I guess.
And we're back, 12-10. The Eagles are closing the gap. This is fascinating. Ooh, barely able to save that, but an impressive save at that. The Knights jumped up to try to get the block, but it wasn't even needed because the Eagles were unable to hit it back over. Confidence in both teams is building. The ball is going back and forth. Again. Hits the floor. Sweet little slide. 14-10. Whoa. The score just shot up there. I thought the Eagles might have this, but a 4-point gap.
that might be a bad time. This is looking like a bad time for the Eagles. Oh, yeah.
Another point for ACP Erie. It is now 15-11, up by 4. Here we are. ACP Erie is serving once again. Julia Golikowski here, preparing mentally and physically for the serve. Impeccable offense on ACP Erie's side. Beautiful serve, and it is it straight out. That another ace from ACP Erie. Ace from ACP Erie. I like that. I like that. Here we are. Another serve, Julia. Right over. Received, well reception, and a tough tip over. No one was there to receive the ball. That's all right. 16-12. Another sofa chant. Another sofa chant. Haley Blix quickly sends the ball back to their side for a serve to get the game going. Hopefully we can see some of this beautiful defense onto the ACP Knights side. Serve straight to Kelsey Burns, number 6. Tipped over twice. Received by Crystal Rowan. Set and Aaliyah Jones with a cannon for an arm. Incredible. I've never seen anything like it. That was just so massively powerful. And now she's up to serve. Aaliyah Jones, number 13. Straight over, no problem, of course, as we'd expect. Attempted spike, and hits straight out. Another point for ACP Knights, 18-12. Aaliyah Jones serving once more, decked out in pink. Straight over, no worries. ALA Gilbert hits it over with a satisfying smack. Set and spiked by Kelsey Burns that hits the net. Set and, oh, Aaliyah Jones attempts to save it. They did not expect the set over the net. Emma Bird switching out for Aaliyah Jones. You can see here, Emma Bird getting ready, in position. Served straight to Haley Blix, Julia Golichowski, and Crystal Rowan almost tipped it over, but it just went over to ALA Gilbert's side. The Eagles, Crystal Rowan set, and oh, she tripped over her teammate. I believe she tripped over her teammate, the Eagles. That's another point for the Knights, 19-13.
Test.
Served by Tendall Wiggins, sadly did not make it over. Another point for the Eagles here. Rolled over to the other side, here we go. Tendall Wiggins switched out. Serve to Kelsey Burns, set by Julia, and kill. Attempted kill by Krista. Oh, saved by Haley Blix. Oh, it was a close. Julia was a little close to the net there. Couldn't quite make it over. Timeout. The ACP Knights. Timeout. $19-15 here in the third set. We got the student body very proud.
I'm kidding.
Student body very proud right now. Yeah, what about it? With over 3 million women battling breast cancer today, everywhere you turn, there's a mother, daughter, sister, or friend who has been affected by breast cancer. Betsy Johnson. That's why everyone's wearing pink today in honor of Jake Pink, as well as Breast Cancer Awareness Month here at ACP. Now back to the action. We have Julia Golochowski hitting it over. Oh, almost touched the net there, Krista, but not quite. And another point for the Knights. 21-15. It might be a full sweep. It might be 3-0 today. 4 more points, and the entire game is over. Kelsey serves straight over, almost clipping the net. Attempted kill. Attempted kill again. Kelsey hitting it back, and Julia hitting it over for the third hit on their side. Julia once again getting a little too close to the net there. Tough play, but here we are. Kelsey Burns switching up for Kennedy Orr. Beautiful plays from all the ladies here today. See how it turns out here. Serve from the Eagles. Kennedy has got it, yells out, got it. Julie France with a sneaky tip. Hit to Emma Bird. Krista Rowan with the powerful spike. Haley Blix receiving. Julia set. Julie hitting it, spiking it, but blocked. Haley once again hitting it. Set from Julia. Another point for the Knights. That's one more. 22-16 right now. Incredible hitting from the Knights here, as well as great performance from the Eagles. Emma Bird switching out for Aaliyah Jones. Right now we're at, seems to be 11 aces. Krista Rowan serving over. Nice save from the Eagles, but no match for Krista. Hitting it straight down into their faces. What a hit! What a hit indeed.
The Knights are about to win. I am back. Right. Here we go. The Knights ready to win. They got fire in their eyes. They got passion in their souls. The score is 24-16. 24-16. One last shout out to Pierce Street. I can't express how important he is. Pierce Street. Here we go. Final point. Will the Knights take it? We don't know. The court has gone silent. I am the only one talking. Excitement is building. Will the Eagles recover? They are stressed. You can see them worrying. The Knights recover. They get back. And they're able to take it.
Let's go!
Woo.
Full sweep, baby. 3-0.
We crushed them. Thank you, Thomas.
There is a